Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Today, I want to talk about how much probate costs. Before I do that though, I want to remind you, if you have questions about a specific probate or other probate or probate questions in general, and you want to talk with us over the phone for free, you can do so by going to probatemeeting.com. Okay, what does probate cost? This is a relevant video for me because I had a conversation with someone today who was talking to another attorney, and that attorney was trying to charge them like 5% of the estate or like an hourly fee with some kind of a retainer. And the first thing I want to say is in Washington State specifically, anyone that's trying to charge you a percentage of the estate is basically stealing from you, okay? And if you other attorneys are grumpy about this, I don't apologize, okay? Here's why. There's a couple reasons why. Reason number one is it's not statutory, it's not allowed under the law. Like in California, I believe the fees are set by law that you can charge a percentage of the estate, and that's why a lot of people do that there. That's not the case in Washington State, and part of the reason for that is that Washington State's probate process is relatively streamlined, assuming there are no sort of interesting elements to the probate itself. Like a run-of-the-mill probate is going to go relatively smoothly. There's work to be done. There are things to be done, but there are not a lot of surprises. It's straightforward, especially if you do them all the time. And so charging a percentage of the estate is not something that I will ever do, and it's not something that you really should go for. Okay, you're gonna lose out on that most of the time, all the time. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is, I do flat fees traditionally for probate. Even if you don't do flat fees, even if you hire somebody that does hourly, what I would say is this, to give you an idea about price. If this is a run-of-the-mill probate, and what I mean by that is there's a will, and everybody's sort of in agreement on what's going to happen. There are no like weird things going on. You should probably be able to do the probate for under $5,000. Okay, to give you an idea about what it should cost. Now, the exact cost is going to vary depending on the things that you have going on. If there's 100 heirs, there's way more work to do, right? If you have to go find somebody, or if there's a weird property, or if you have to do something out of the ordinary, or if there's the potential to do something out of the ordinary, sometimes that can raise the price a little bit, just because, quite frankly, there's more work to be done. There's more value to be given in those instances, okay? So generally, run-of-the-mill probate is probably going to be under $5,000 if it's done well, if it's done right. That doesn't mean it will always stay under that amount, but I would probably give that as a pretty good ballpark as a place to start, okay? And for that, you're going to get, hopefully, an attorney that does probates all the time, that knows what they're doing, and can sort of really help you work through the process efficiently, because there are some timelines that you have to follow. There are specific procedures you have to follow. Probate is a very heavy process, intensive sort of a thing. So that's it. I want to talk about that today, just to get an idea. If you've got a probate that you're thinking about hiring an attorney for, I'd probably ballpark that in your budget. And any good attorney is going to help you sort of weigh the pros and cons of what you're doing to make sure that fits into the amount of assets that are in the estate, the amount of work that needs to be done, all those kinds of things. Okay, that's it. As always, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you have a question or comment, please leave it. If you know someone needs to hear this, please share with them. And if you have specific probate questions, want to talk more, you can do so with us over the phone for free by going to probatemeeting.com. All right, that is it. As always, I am Christopher Small. I am the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning. We do probate. We do it well. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you again soon. See ya.